My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on i98.3. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in-studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They specialize in buying and selling used vinyl records, books, CDs, tapes, and more. They also have live musical performances from time to time as well. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song Vulturis Mortis, the 7th track from my album The Scavenger, released January 19th, 2023. That was my song, Vulturis Mortis, from my 2023 album, The Scavenger. Here's Foxtails with Punishment Light, the fourth track from their album, 3, released March 2nd, 2017. listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace. 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Foxtails with Punishment Light from their 2017 album, 3. Burden was written by Mildly Allergic from Madison and is the second track from their album, Everyone Tells One Good Lie, released April 30th, 2025. That was Mildly Allergic with Burden from their 2025 album, Everyone Tells One Good Lie. Here's Steve Hartlett from Newtown with Bug, the sixth track from his album, Solitude for Dummies, released March 20th, 2020.
Peer into the old creed, I sought you out and changed my plea. See the choices spill out on the ground, they made no sound. Little voice controls me and flaunts around, my fears abound. Now you're on your own, not all alone, but changed your tone. Fear the mold you call your own.
That was Steve Hartlett with Bug from his 2020 album, Solitude for Dummies. Vengeance on My Mind was written by Glori Wilder and is the fourth track from her album, Accumulation of Years, released December 20th, 2024.
We fell apart. Woe is me. For a broken heart, I'm in perfect company. You part the blame, and you do it so well. It changes how I think, and I turn on myself. You said it's always me. Said it's always me. Oh, you know, but I did nothing till I thought I lost my mind. And maybe I'd crack open, lose my fish from time to time. Well, now that I see what you threw at me, well, I feel I'm justified. I was too patient, I was too blind. I was so patient, now vengeance is on my mind. We fell apart, well, that's nothing new. And all that's left for me is to get back at you. And give me time, I'll figure it out. And don't get too comfortable now. I'll come back around, I'm coming back for you. Coming back for you. And no, but I did nothing till I thought I lost my mind. And maybe I'd crack open, lose my fish from time to time. Well, now that I see what you threw at me, well, I feel I'm justified. I was too patient, I was too blind. And oh, but I did nothing till I thought I lost my mind. Well, maybe I'd crack open, lose my fish from time to time. Well, now that I see what you threw at me, well, I feel I'm justified. I was too patient, I was too blind. I was so patient, now vengeance is on my mind.
We'll be right back with more Homegrown on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, Willimantic, my hometown. Romantic USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records. Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's Paul Flaherty and Randall Colbourne with Spiders in Her Hair, the 8th and final track from their album, Bridge Out, released June 20th, 2008. Flaherty and Randall Colbourne with Spiders in Her Hair from their 2008 album, Bridge Out. Emerald was written by Empty Country and is the 6th track from their self-titled album, Empty Country, released March 20th, 2020.
Kids blessed by on quads and dirt bikes. Rachel sedated. I'm disassociated. Kenzo has cancer. It used to smell lead here. Trapped in this sprawling dream. Glow Emerald City.
That was Empty Country with Emerald from their 2020 self-titled album, Empty Country. Here's Pinto Graham from New Haven with Bootlegger Blues, the 7th track from their album, Uno, released May 5th, 2017. Homegrown with Matt Rupar on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Pinto Graham with Bootlegger Blues from their 2017 album, Uno. No Escape was written by With Honor and is the 9th track from their album, Boundless, released September 8th, 2023.
told you my arms will be open wide to hold you, and together we can love the ugly truth. Take it for what it is. Take no issue. We can love the ugly truth. No story to tell. Take no issue. Not to free or to forget. There's no escape. There's no escape. Not to free or to forget. There's no escape. There's no escape.
That was With Honor with No Escape from their 2023 album, Boundless. Here's Linguai Ignota with Many Hands, the third track from her album, Sinner Get Ready, released August 6, 2021.
You better get ready. Sinner, you better get ready. Hallelujah. In the unforgiving night, God came. Plainly spoke my given name. In the unforgiving night, God came. Plainly spoke my given name. Upon your pale, pale body, I will put many hands, and rough fingers for every hole you have. But the kingdom and the power and the glory are yours. The cool and quiet darkness that surrounds you is yours. The fires that swallow up the silent mountains are yours. The floods that drown the deserts and the valleys are yours. The Lord spat and held me by my neck. I would die for you, I would die for you, he wept. The Lord held me by my neck. I wish things could be different, he wept. In that forgiving night, God came. Plainly spoke my given name. Upon your pale, pale body, I will put many hands. never anyone. I'm always trying to help me by my side. I would die for you, I would die for you, you are. The Lord held me by my neck. I wish things could be differently well.
That was Linguai Ignota with Many Hands from her 2021 album, Sinner Get Ready. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my song, Taste the Screams, the 11th track from my upcoming album, Feed the Flames. Special thanks to Willimantic Records for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on i98.3.
Coming from inside my dreams, blood drips from every pore. This world I can't take no more. Dying hearts stop the bleed. Lost souls look to be free. You knew someone else before. These urges that I can't ignore. Fantasies of your death. Teeth as yellow as my nails. Dwelling in insanity. A living, breathing hell. Taste the hate, it's never dull. Watch the skin melt off my skull. Disappear, a cloud of smoke. Reappear, these thoughts provoked. Feel the dirt beneath my feet. Every day my soul depletes. Endless pain, the end begins. When I die, world cease to spin. Fantasies of your death. Teeth as yellow as my nails. Dwelling in insanity. A living, breathing hell. Vicious minds won't let me be. spirits guiding me. Blistered hands digging free. Gripping this reality. The future I cannot unsee.